Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Grand Rising. It is such a beautiful day. Such a good temperature. I love this temperature in the 70s and low 80s.
Yes.
Okay, today is Thursday, August the 21st, and time is marching on, is marching on. I am your host, Evelyn Pinkard, and aka Mama Evelyn, and this is Art and Creativity Thursday.
Yeah.
And yeah, time is marching on. Next Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 24th, is Hug Detroit Day. Yes. Yes, and we're gonna be there, turning up and turning out, and we're gonna be making love notes, y'all. Love notes. We're gonna do some what shaving cream marbling, and I've got a lot of sayings, y'all. I put them in little bags. These little bags, I repurposed all these bags and I made these little bitty bags a couple of years ago. I just started it, and so I had a whole bunch of
Ooh.
I put the little, and so I said, let me make it easy on everyone. And
Yeah.
I put it on the outside what the sayings are on the inside, and so you just have to look through and see what resonates with the love note you want to, send or give or leave somewhere. So, because we're gonna spread the love, we're gonna make this a movement,
Yes,
a
yes, yes.
movement.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're coming up on the holiday weekend, and I will be in.
Yes.
And Rev is gonna go with me. She's gonna be my roommate.
Oh, nice.
Yes, because my girlfriend booked something else because she forgot. And I was
Okay. Uh-huh.
really disappointed. So I was straight a weekend, to be, relaxing and stuff. But okay, it just worked out better. I said, no, it's not the can I room with because sometimes, because I remember going up to Idlewild the first time I went up there. I went up there with Deborah Peel, Deborah Love. I'm sorry, Peel is her married name. Let me and I roomed with her partner, uh, and it was an experience. I'll just say that. we
Okay.
stayed in a hotel about 5 minutes away from Idlewild, and my Deborah's grandmother used to have a hotel right outside Idlewild. It was right on the main road there, and she is always. I really would have wanted her and her siblings to have bought it back and done something with it. I thought because it was a bit of history, her grandmother running the hotel and her working there and spending her day summers there and stuff. I thought that was really cool history to have. Her family has such a rich history and a rich bond with each other, and they're always going to each other's events. And they just her sister just this past weekend, it was the 50th class reunion of Cass Tech. It was a big thing. It was woo. So Cass Tech. I didn't know about Cass Tech when I was in high school. I didn't know much about it. But I assume it was a really big deal to go there and to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And but they don't have as many students now because it's more of a process to get in. So I was like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah. So, all right, y'all. Well, we are going to I'm going to flip through. I had her read the last one, and she tried to steal my book. I'm like, you ain't stealing my book. You better get your own. So, the Millionaire Moses, y'all. The Millionaire
Oh,
Moses. So
yeah.
I am going to flip through here.
Is that what you guys been reading?
Oh, no, no. We've been reading.
Who brought that up? Millionaire Moses.
it was because when Rev came over, when her and Shar came over, because we were helping Rev move, and I was showing her.
Yeah, it was on the show though.
Yeah, I was showing her the book covers that I had made for Iyanla Van Zant's books, and she saw this book on the shelf out there, and she got on me about it being out in the garage on the shelf, and
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
in my
right.
room.
Okay. I thought
So
so.
I, yeah, I took that to heart, and so no, we're reading the.
Right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Are
it's
you in that, Lakeisha? Are you reading that book? Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yes, yes, yeah. So I'm gonna flip through and see what the message is today.
Okay.
Okay, Queen, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Woo!
Okay.
All right, let's see how a famous golfer succeeded. A famous golfer discovered that the secret of his success was in the mental images he deliberately pictured about his golf game.
Mm.
He found that a certain type of swing wasn't enough to make him a winner. Strategy and attitudes were often more effective than his swing. When asked the secret of his fantastic success as a golfer, he said it was mentally picturing each step of his game ahead of time. In his early years on the golf course, this man did not do this, and he was a failure. His rise as a professional golfer came quickly after he learned to deliberately picture success for his game rather than expecting failure.
Mm.
Good results increase when you mentally picture them first. Begin to get free of graven, fixed images of financial lack by declaring often, I will hold no mental pictures of financial lack, of limited living, or of failure. My abundant good cannot be limited now.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
I accept that.
Yeah.
I accept that.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Yeah. So, Queen, did you get a chance to look at some of the videos about gel printing?
If you know how many people have asked me in the past 24 hours, Sheila, I did a lot though. I got a lot accomplished, but it just wasn't that particular thing. Philip is going to buy me some sound equipment for my when I'm doing in the band,
Okay. Okay.
so that I can do my voice all kind of different ways and stuff. So he really wants to buy that. He wants to buy it for the. I said I ain't got time to learn that by this weekend, But he is so up in my game in that. And Lakeisha, my teacher,
Yes,
I want you to know
yes.
I was waiting yesterday to say it, but I am a Charles Schwab. Okay,
Congratulations. Okay.
I'm gonna tell him myself though. So that morning, I couldn't remember what, and I wrote it down, and some things I'll say, oh, I have the video, so I can always go back and get stuff. But then you got to go through everything to find out where she say that. So the night before, and then so that morning when I got up yesterday morning, I said, I've got to do this. I cannot be number one. I cannot be the leader and don't do the challenges that the people. So,
That part.
and so I
Awesome.
said,
That's awesome.
yeah, I said, I'm just gonna get up early. I asked Pam, does she remember? She couldn't remember. And I kept saying S, S, S. Anyway, it came forth. And I said, now I'm gonna write this down to remember to tell her so I can get a big applause.
Yes, yeah. You know I'm calling you out next Wednesday. Count on it.
Oh my God. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm happy about that. A lot of other stuff is coming my way, and things are showing up like within 24 hours. You know, things that I was not focused on, but I mentioned.
Hmm.
And a person or something will come on. I mean, it's right, like real fast now. So I really have to watch what I'm saying because it's coming forth now. And there was I'm into the fifth dimension and all that kind of stuff. And they were just saying, we're there. You just have to, we're in there. The
Yeah.
whole world is in there. It's just, do you take off or do you, do what you do and stuff and all about the choices we still have and yeah, just that kind of stuff. And Shelton, um, Shelton from the RV, the woman said this woman asked a question. She said, I guess at some point, if you're over age, like I could get everything. Okay, because I'm an elder. I'm 70. If you're over 70 or something, how they break it down, because they don't expect you to live long. So you're giving it all to her. And then Shelton said, and Sharon, I know you know this is a program that we had gotten into. Um, but she said, I'm 78. And he says, okay, so he said, you're gonna live to 125. So, of course she said, no, there's a new default number, which is 125 years. So those who
Mm.
think you're going to get out of here, because when the bed comes, when all the healing apparatus come from holistic healing and all the things that's going to be happening with the food and, being able to actually heal through the natural ways and stuff, and all those that like Razia is going through about not being able to say and sell her food and talk certain things without getting in trouble, right? And all of that, all the doctors, medical doctors have to learn holistic. They have to change. Yeah. So he had talked about that a long time ago when I first got involved. And now when he brought it up last night, I said, oh, whoa. He said, oh, no, 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 no. Default. I think, like everybody expect after like an 80, you're going to pass. Oh, she 80, you just in the expectation between that and 100. No, the expectation is 125 and then living longer from that. Because he said, what sense would it make for those who took advantage of that and they're in their 70s and 80s, they get all of this and then they're gone in 2 years. That's spirit thinking. Oh, you're going to give it to me and then you're going to take it away? You know what I mean? The
Mm.
whole process has been created centuries ago and stuff. So that's why I'm really uh anyway, when he brought it back up yesterday, I said, yes, I can go home, live in Africa sometime, fly into the US, go over to Portugal, run over to you know, you know. And my people, I love my people. I love you guys. I love you. I love those melanated people. I've always thought that we were amazing, but we were just dummied down.
Yeah.
They worked, they worked us. They bamboozled us. We were bamboozled. And now the cap is what's they say, Pandora's box is open.
Yeah.
And all that stuff that we've been doing for everybody else and not getting paid and not getting the acknowledgement for that I created this or my mama created that and then their company, right? All of that is coming out.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing how amazing we are,
Mm-hmm.
our creativity and stuff. Anyway, I could go on about, I'm just
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. I woke up this morning looking at some videos, and I don't usually do that. I don't usually start my morning looking at videos, but Sheena woke me up because she had to go take her friend to work. So, and I came across a video of Amanda Sales, and do you know who she is?
No.
Um, I get okay. I know she's an actress and a comedian, but she's more so an activist, and she's on it when it comes to this political stuff. She was in a room full of Black young adults who didn't believe that Black people had been disadvantaged and discriminated against.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was, and it's like, I can't believe you grow up you and you don't know. I'm going to say that racism for me has never been in my face. It's never been in my face. If it happened, it wasn't in my consciousness.
Yeah.
As I was growing up. I mean, there were certain aspects like the things they took away in school, like learning Spanish. I remember that, and I remember feeling a certain way about that, and being very upset. Why? Because I was really into it, and the teacher was phenomenal. And for then it to be gone, like that. And then I'm thinking we were the first one to integrate, which used to be Finney High School. And we were the first groups there. And I remember going through things there. I still had I had one white friend from there. We don't talk very often, but we're Facebook friends, and during her kids growing up. And I remember admiring her being a parent, because she went right from high school to getting married to this police officer and having children. I think she had 3. And when I remember going to her house, because I babysat for her for a while, and the kids were well behaved and I remember she had a schedule, and I used that with RJ when he first got here. She had a schedule. They were in bed. It could be as bright as it is now. 7:00, they were in bed. You don't have to go to sleep, but you got to be in your bed and be quiet. I was like, whoa. And I started that with RJ too. He had a schedule when he was a baby, and I kept to that. Him going to bed at a certain time, and we had a routine and a winding down of a story and some songs, and and I had a video of him just keep reading to me, mispronouncing the words, but he had the gist of the words. And I remember when Sheena was little, would leave me a note, and to anybody, how they kind of spell phonetically and not really in action. It was so cute. It was so cute. Oh that being special. No one was ever in my face like that. But something happened the other night when Sheena went over her friend's house, and because she was going to be, drinking, she didn't want to drive. And so I went back to get her, and I had never been over there at night. And it's only like 7 minutes away. And I had never been over there at night. And you know how the GPS say, you're here. I'm like, okay. And the door looked like their door, but I had never really paid that much attention. and it looked like her driveway. The Ring doorbell was on the side. And so I pulled up in the driveway and I told Sheena, I'm here. And so this car came and turned around and they were blowing the horn. And I'm, you know me, I'm like in my own world. And so this lady said, who are you picking up? Who are you looking for? And I said, oh, I was picking up my daughter. I'm waiting for her to come out. And she said, you have the wrong house, you know, and she was so, oh my God. And this, I have experienced this a couple of times, but just the attitude and the disrespect. And I just wasn't ready for that to come at me like that. And I said, well, I apologize, you know, and was attempting to explain, but she was just get out my drive. Oh, okay. But she wasn't the one driving the car, but I backed out and I rolled my window down to the lady that was driving. And I said, I do apologize. I've never been over here at night. And this is the wrong house. And I do apologize for being in your driveway. She said, oh, that's okay. You know, and I said, okay, this is a neighbor of Megan's. And I said, and I know, and I wasn't going to tell Megan because Megan is not the one you tell somebody that somebody messed with you like that. Because she don't play. She is a white girl who I think she's Irish because she don't play. She will go off. And I know she was telling me because she goes and takes her to work a couple of times a week. Because they're just down to one car. And Sheena, the music that Sheena and RJ listen to is like, but it's be bumping, you know, it'd be and she'll pull up and Megan will get out the car and Megan's co-workers will look at her because of the music. I just thought that was so funny, but yeah, just to have that. And then when we helped Rev and got over there to the house, and I was a little over the line of the middle of this driveway, and I could tell it was a shared driveway, but I thought I left her enough room. But that neighbor's attitude was, and I said, oh, Spirit, please come in me so that I don't, you know, because I just, yeah. And like, I just don't know how to handle being disrespected like that by my own people. You know, just because you had a bad day, but instead of what I guess I would have normally done when I was younger, would have rattled off back, I said, "Ooh, what are they going through? What happened to them?" Because you don't know what they went through that day, or been going through, or are going through. So, yeah, that's something. That is something. Oh, well.
Well, little Bell. Easy, Ivy.
Oh, I got the little agenda that Tawana sends out when going to Idlewild. And it's really cute because all the meals are going to be provided. You know, we have a room. Nice. And I thought we left earlier, but 10:30 is fine because I'm going to go pick up Rev and then we're gonna, but you know, casual
driving up, or how are you getting up there, you guys?
The bus.
Oh, the bus, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's a bus. We'll be leaving from the location at 10:30 sharp.
Nice.
They will not be waiting on anybody.
Right, and you'll be there first.
Oh, you know,
I'm get your get
I've already said. I asked Spirit. I said, "What time should I get there?" Spirit said, "You need to get there around 9:00, a little after." You know, I have picked up Reb already and get there around 9:00. So you guys leave at 10:30.
Okay.
Mama Het's going.
Is she?
And her husband. So I know they're gonna be on the bus.
Okay, I'm glad no. That's next. That's
Yeah,
oh,
the following weekend.
I've been to say, oh, because I was going to ask her to come and help me this weekend with the children.
Oh,
Games and
okay.
stuff. I think
Okay.
she'll be here this maybe. I don't know, but
Okay.
I
Oh,
still called her.
I think she got something going on. I thought I saw something on Facebook
It
on the
probably,
24th. I think so. Because I was
yeah,
like, ooh, I said, I can't go, because I would
yeah,
love to support. But I loved seeing her on
yeah,
Sunday. I love seeing,
yeah. It was good seeing her. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And
It was good seeing
I,
all of you guys.
huh?
It was
Yeah,
good seeing all of you all and seeing Sharonda's mom. Because now I know other people in y'all's lives and stuff. So when we see them, yeah,
yeah,
it's really good
yeah.
to see them.
Yeah, and I didn't know that Dietrich had come. She didn't come over there where I didn't see her, but I saw she took a picture with Lakeisha.
Weren't you there at the beginning,
Yeah,
Evelyn?
I was there at the beginning, but I didn't see Dietrich.
Mm-mm.
I
Well,
didn't
I
see
know she was gone before I got there, but I would assume that
her. It must have been
you
earlier.
were there.
Well, I got there around maybe 3:30. So I wasn't like at 3 o'clock. I was
Oh
like
yeah,
30.
Deidre, she like you, she be on time.
Did
Yeah, her mom,
she bring her mom?
oh, I don't know.
No.
Mm-mm.
Because I know
Mm-mm.
mom's her ride or die on Sundays.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, Sunday is her hangout day. What you got, Star? Your soup? Oh,
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
now,
I,
uh-huh.
I don't think she brought her mom, but I don't think Deidre went on the other side either. I think she stayed on the book signing side. I don't think she went on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure.
Yeah.
That was it was you had such a great turnout. Girl. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
it
was
was nice.
woman picked the last, I forgot what toothpaste it was, but she picked up the last one. I was like, that's the one I want.
Mm.
That's the
Mm.
one I wanted. I should have asked. You maybe had some more. I just not thought about that. That probably wasn't the last one that, probably has, I don't know. But I am going to get, I do, have you gotten your rock salt in yet? Your Himalayan, the big, to make the water?
No, I tried to order them, and the wholesale place they were out. But we did have like the Himalayan salt, but it was up under my desk. Like it had came right on time, and I went back home and I saw it on the porch, grabbed it, and we couldn't find it at the place. But we do have like a lot of the pink Himalayan salt that you can still kind of do the same thing.
Okay,
Just
it
just
doesn't
fill
have to
it
be
up.
the big chunks.
It doesn't have to, but typically, most of the time I've seen the big chunks, but I have seen people just throw in like the coarse, like we
Yeah,
got coarse and extra coarse, salt and just fill it up. So
right,
I've seen that.
right. And you
Yeah,
use
mhm.
distilled water.
Yes, distilled water. I think it really doesn't matter which water that you use. I don't believe it does. Because the salt is like antibacterial. So like we have I don't know if anybody has saw the cooking slab. So if they even got out what you cook on, it
Hmm.
doesn't matter. Like you can cook chicken and then you can turn right back around and put some fish on it. Like it's antibacterial. So I
Okay.
really don't think it matters whether it's spring water or distilled water.
Oh, okay. So how do you use the cooking slabs?
Oh my God, it makes your food taste so good. I mean, so.
Lakeisha, come on, girl. Come on, let me see your face. I see your mouth move. You're on mute, baby, if you are talking. So see, I didn't know because I can't see your mouth. I can't tell you that we can't hear you because now she went back off.
Yeah, yeah, because I wanted to do that because I was looking at a few videos about it. Um, yeah.
I'm gonna chime in the other way.
Okay.
Lakeisha, do you have pictures of things, not just things, but how you want it to look, the design of it or anything?
Of the what? Of the salt cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was there.
It was there? I didn't see.
Yeah, the balloons. It was in between the balloons.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That's what we didn't get a chance to do, to talk about the vision, to
the
talk about it.
vision.
It was in between the balloons, and we did get some donations too to go towards the building, the building. But
Okay.
Mm,
Alice didn't really get a chance to talk about it because we didn't know that my mother was going to leave. And so
Mhm.
when she left, that kind of put things off, took
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yes, you can.
The cooking slab doesn't make it more salty. It just gives it a good flavor.
Oh no, you got to know how to cook with it.
Oh,
You
okay.
do have to know how to cook with it because if you keep it on there too long, yeah, it will get too salty. Yeah. So if
Oh,
you have like a real thick, I mean, it make everything taste good. Salmon, oh my God. Your
Uh-oh.
salmon, your vegetables, your shrimps, your steak, your lamb. I mean, it makes everything taste so much better. And people be like, Artist, what did you do? What did you do? And it be that Himalayan salt cooking slab.
mm, mm,
Let me write that down because we're in the midst of recreating our life and things that we used to do health wise and eat health wise. Um, we're not doing that. We haven't been doing that. So we was talking about going back and changing. And one of the things would be that what you took the bamboo. What did you call it?
Um,
Yeah, what y'all was talking about the salt.
yeah,
Um,
the slab, the Himalayan salt slab.
yeah, that's
oh,
what
the cooking slab. Oh
is
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we have quite a few. It is really.
Oh, you
Uh,
have
uh,
it. You
oh
have it.
yeah.
You sell it.
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yes. Thank you, baby.
And does anyone know anything about? Okay, so you know how people have like a cute little honey jar, and then they have the bamboo little thing. And so I've been told or have come across where you shouldn't use metal utensils with honey. You should use, well, bamboo or plastic, or, and I thought that was weird.
Recording in progress.
Yeah. So I thought that was weird. Um, just a lot of things that a lot of things that come up that they are finding out has been harmful to our health. I never gravitated for it. Like I'm not a Coke drinker, I'm not a Pepsi drinker, I'm not a big pop drinker anyway. And when it came to like those fast, the microwave dinners or the oven dinners, I never gravitated toward that sort of thing. Um, so a lot of things I bypassed because it just didn't like Pop Tarts. I hate those things. And I just gave Jabril some money to get some. They are awful. I just did. Ooh, I really like some. I was, ooh, no. Oh,
Mm.
yeah, just
I gained so
a lot
much
of
weight
processed
off of
food.
those things.
Huh?
I had gained so much weight off of them Pop Tarts when I was younger. Oh my God.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I am working on Sheena with because I drink tart cherry juice if I'm gonna drink juice. Orange juice I kind of limit. I'd rather just eat the oranges or the fruit. Um, but she's really big on pop, and even though it's ginger ale and we use Canada dry ginger ale, it's still a lot of sugar in there. It's a lot of sugar in there. you know so um yeah, like I said, we got a big old trash can full of bottles, and it's like And my thing is, I'd like to put them out there and sit them out there for somebody to just grab them and take them. But I'm gonna go see if I can get enough money to put some gas in the car too. Because I say I'll take the, I'll
There's
take the.
a lot of places they don't like the store around here, they'll take cans, but they won't take the bottles.
Wow. Or the plastic bottles they won't take.
Oh, like the Pepsi thing? Yeah, they will. Yeah, that.
Okay.
But I
Um.
thought you were talking about because over here the guy comes and he knocks on the door, and got any cans, and it depends on the party. Well, he doesn't have parties, but who came over to jam every verse
Mhm.
with him.
The gems. Mhm.
Yeah, but it was pretty full this time. And then when he was on vacation, there was nothing here for him when he went out of town.
Right.
Speaking of which, I sent you ladies something from AI. I posted it, and then I know I sent it to Lolly and Danielle because of kind of work that they do in social media. But
Was it
this
on WhatsApp?
yes, in WhatsApp. Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is the amazing AI class. The
Oh my
free.
God, yes.
That's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
She is amazing. Her teaching, she is passionate. She does it. It's fun. She enjoys it so much. It's like you guys. You know,
Hmm.
Lakeisha gives more than she has to. You give more than you have to. She just won't stop. And AI is this is what they say you missed out on the Bitcoin. You don't want to miss out on this. And I know Lakeisha has been, I mean, as far as being at the beginning of something that is not going away and is going to boom, boom, boom. I remember Lakeisha used to talk about some program that you purchased. It was a guy, yeah, and you would always talk about how excited and all the stuff, and it took us a while, oh, okay, Chat GPT, okay, and now it does everything. Um, I mean, it makes your characters. Mama Evelyn, you can have a what do you call those avatar?
Yeah. Will it true up my banner? Will it true up my new logo for my name for my new business?
If you can ask it anything,
You can
Oh,
create,
okay.
yeah.
anything about your health,
I've I've I've,
everything.
I've used it for my letter to Cash App because I had to go through. Cash App is a sister, or Square is the owner of Cash App. That's what it said.
Oh,
So I went through Cash App. I mean, I went through Square to get to Cash App to speak to somebody who actually helped me. And she walked me through. I was supposed to go through some steps on my device, on my phone, in order to get what information they needed so they could free up my Cash App, which they haven't done yet. Because they've got the same information from me and from Dietra Renee. So I'm not sure what the holdup is. So I'm probably going to have to go back to Square and talk to somebody and say, look, it's been over a month. Let's go. But I went to chat for the first time, went to Chat GPT and had them write out a response to the email. It was beautiful. Like, so, and then, waited a few days and it's been a while. And so I went back to Chat GPT and said, it's been a few days. They haven't responded. They haven't. So they gave me another letter and I sent that off. I was like, I just changed a couple of things, but yeah, it does better than I could ever think.
yeah. Well, they're in the midst of a free seminar
Hmm.
today, well, it was yesterday, today and tomorrow. So
Okay.
you can pop in and see, But I'm encouraging every single person to do it the way, yeah, yeah. Just check her out. Just check her out because they do well, they have a third day that every day you're going to do something different. She is so into this thing. I mean, and she's a joy. And when it was supposed to be until like 3, I didn't leave the house till about almost 5:30. They were still because the people that are on there, once they turn something, they see the action, they see the movie that they just created and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is it right here because it has everything in there and they keep up with everything. So instead of, okay, five, well, like where we are now, when Lakeisha had started introducing us to Chat GPT, just think of what we would know now. And all of our excuses will be eliminated because we don't have to worry about being seen. I have an avatar, and they show you how to do that if you want the person that's talking to be you, or you want to create something, a thing, and just all the nooks and crannies, all them little things. So I would, and then that way, anything that you wanted to do that you didn't think you could do or you physically could not do, you can do because you are just telling what you wanted to do. And so I'm encouraging you all to at least jump in sometime today and just listen to her. I did the VIP, so where it was over at 1, we started we continued the VIP, and that's when she really went deep. And I'm like, oh my God. But I'll get all the, if you do VIP, you get all of the videos afterwards, 48 hours after it's done. But almost, I mean, anything that you want to do with it, um, yeah. And she's so much, so full of joy, and she really knows what she's doing. And so that's my encouragement for you, and like I said, especially for Lolly and Danielle, because if you're going to be doing that, any kind of social media, assisting others, being a coach around that, then this is the perfect place. Um, yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah.
want to encourage you to check it out. Yeah, babe.
So I had just clicked it, and you just immediately started talking. I had just clicked it, and then you
Wow.
started talking about it on Facebook. I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. She's no joker. She's full of fun, but she knows in any area. So yes, 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 yes. How to
Hello,
create. Oh,
hello.
look at the baby. Look,
Sorry,
look, and that light around her mouth. Yeah.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Okay, we are
Okay.
at that point.
Okay. All right. It is 9:50. Ooh, it's 10 o'clock
10 o'clock on the dot.
on the dot. Ooh, let's give her. I really appreciate talking to y'all today. A lot of information, a lot of good vibes. So let's give ourselves a hug and we can kiss ourselves. And let's, I wish I could get that baby like that. Just do that for me. Just do that for me. Yes. Okay, and let's hug the world and let's sprinkle our goodness and our bright light shine in the dark spaces. Bring everything to light so that we will be more uplifted than we have been. Y'all go out and make it a great day on purpose. And I love you all. I love you all.
Walk in the light. Beautiful light.
Have a good day.
Peace out.
Peace.